different players and maybe try and hit something big and get things.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. He's picked.
Living on zombie apocalypse.
Okay, we are going to try to play some Madden. I forgot that my earphones went dead for a minute. So today we're going to be, of course we're listening to the Bengals. We're going to be playing against the San Francisco 49ers. Holy crap, let me turn down that sound a little bit. Jesus. Alright.
They were Super Bowl opponents twice in the 80s, and they're back at it here. The Bengals and Niners are underway. To return it, Darius Phillips. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. But here come the Bengals now to take over. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership, that's what he's trying to accomplish.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. At the 29-yard. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
First and 10 at the 47.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10 at the 39-yard line. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Now Joe Mixon
at the Niners' 39-yard line.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11.
That was bad.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target. But now it'll be third down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Fourth down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
And Bullock will put this one through, and the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
35-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up second and 2 at the 33-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Garoppolo.
Oh.
Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
I had a sack.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A play fake for Mostert. Now Garoppolo. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
Oh, no, he's wide
into
open.
the hands of Mostert. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
I had that one
It'll
stopped.
go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
16 yards. First down,
I had that
San
one stopped,
Francisco.
and then I left him wide open.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo.
Sack.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Carlos Dunlap in there to bury him for a loss of 11. They're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Another try after the first down sack. Garoppolo. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Come on, guys. We got to stop him
On
now.
3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10.
Shit.
24. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
Back at the 18.
Quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick
End of the
something
first
to them
quarter,
between the
not bad.
2nd and the 3rd level.
It could be
An
better.
extra DB
but
for
not
the
bad.
49ers now on 3rd. Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
That was
And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Their own 27-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Raheem Mostert there. And it's 3rd and 4. And throwing now is Garoppolo. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
At their own 29-yard line.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
On second down, here's Mixon. Gets by him, and now Mixon hit, and all the ball is out. I think a Bengal player was able to get in there. He was. And they'll keep possession of the football.
Okay.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free.
That was scary.
But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Joe Mixon.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Alexander. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
A draw play for Mixon. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Jet sweep. Boyd with it. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
He's brought down.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Mixon. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 30. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The tight end, C.J. Uzomah, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time,
That
but
was
let's
a
be
bad
honest
kick.
about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no
Where the hell is he
touchdowns
throwing
as
it
of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Down and 10.
Back to the air on 2nd. It's Garoppolo. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
Oh, my
Got the
God.
connection here to Bourne. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Complete.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. 2nd and 2. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
2 yards to go.
Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Oh,
He's
shit.
got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds
They shouldn't
remaining in the
have called a
first
blitz.
half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after
hope
all?
not.
It's 1st and 10. That is
What
caught
the-
inside the 5.
Oh my
Across
God.
the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
From 21 yards away. And the Niners, if they can convert the extra point, they'll grab the lead. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. So this drive spans 7 plays. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. On the return, Phillips. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Cincinnati set to take over once again. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision
Shit.
here.
And that one will fall incomplete.
For John Ross.
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game. It's caught inside the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 23-yard line.
His throw caught at about the 5. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field, and that is caught.
That's what we
He's
needed.
got it for a Bengal touchdown. Joe Burrow with a touchdown connection to Tyler Boyd, and the Bengals are going to jump back in front. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
You throw, what, a touchdown strike?
there you go. That's my man in concert.
The point after through the raindrops up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Here's Richie James on the return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The
I think
Niners
they're going to
take
try
over.
to
The
help
white
Barry.
flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you down, and now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Here's James. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And that is incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Bengals drive about to get going. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
48-yard line.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Bernard getting the hit off from Burrow. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller...
There he goes, left side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, 49 yards. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Now James returning. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't done before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things.
The ball popped in the air
Intercepted.
and intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Oh, that's almost another interception.
Incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's Bernard.
They should have put a stamp on.
And he's got this down to the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Another Bengals 1st down.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Taken down at the
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Mixon.
7.
And shedding through the tackle. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll run it here with Bernard. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
Started off
That
slow,
drive
and now
that
I'm
really
starting
increased
again.
their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. and they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Here's James. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Garoppolo now. Open man is born. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
What? I thought he had it.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is taken at the 15. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. A second broken tackle. And he's got a Bengals 1st down as they take this up to about the 33-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now a carry for Bernard. Catch there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
I can't figure out which way I wanted to
gotta
go.
think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra.
And I think he's gonna go. They're not gonna get
What?
him.
No.
And finally they get him to the ground, but it's all the way down at the Niners' 10-yard line. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Now it's Burrow.
Oh.
Trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
And he's going to go down again. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. Looking up here with Trent Taylor. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
1st down.
Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st down, 49ers.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. 3 yards the gain there, second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
That's
that
what I'm doing.
First down pickup of 8.
First down, San Francisco.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more.
Intercepted.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
And that should be game.
If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Yeah, to put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. Well, the incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield. Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Wow.
And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down.
In punt formation for the Bengals.
And look at this. It's a fake.
You
And
stupid
we are
mother.
inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
I'm
So
pretty
it's
much just
49er
screwing
football
around
here as
now
we get you
because
reset.
I already
And
won.
let's see what
so.
they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there. Hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. And you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all that yardage. That would be a big play. They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset.
It doesn't
of this
matter
drive.
if they
forced a
score,
couple of
I've already
incomplete
won.
passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Right there on the coverage was the safety, Jesse Bates. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown.
A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit.
Yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang
There's
on
a
now,
flag.
there's a penalty flag down.
There you go.
So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
And he's going to be
Mother.
sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. It's a jet sweep. They get it to Green. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Jesus.
Now San Francisco going to call
I
their
was doing
second
good, and then I
timeout
think I jinxed
as they'll
myself.
stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Because now I can't do anything.
From midfield now, Burrow.
There we go.
Complete to his tight end Sample. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. It's a jet sweep. They get it to Green. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Mixon trying to punch it in. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. This to make it a 3-score game late. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well,
31 to 14.
Really
Not that bad.
Decided the late points
And until next time, guys.
It ends on
Zombie Apocalypse.